Welcome to my channel. So glad to be back. I am so sorry that we couldn't have a video last week. I was tired. I actually felt ill and then I had a lot of work to do. Actually, sketchup. Have you seen all the nice things that have been going on there? If you haven't, check us out on Instagram at Julie's_cake shop and patronize us. Welcome to my channel. I am Damaris. On this channel, I talk about Jesus and I talk about things that concern young people. So if you want to see more of my content, consider hitting the subscribe button right there. I'm so excited. I don't know why. I feel like I really have to do a proper apology. So I am really sorry that there couldn't be a video last week. I promise that I will try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I do not take you guys for granted. I think of you all the time and I try to schedule you into my calendar. So please do not be annoyed. It's not easy, but we are trying. So continue to stick by this channel, continue to support us, and we'll continue to it's only one person. I will continue to bring you guys amazing content. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you. So today we're talking about gender equality or gender inequality, which is one of the things that I actually do not enjoy talking about. So it was kind of weird when I felt I should talk about gender equality, but here we are. I don't like talking about gender equality because I feel there's a lot of, most times when people talk about it, it's just basically argue and fight. So, and it's not just one of the things I'm interested in fighting about. Like, there are enough things for me to fight about. I always say that it's not one of the things I feel I'm called to do or called to fight about. But I think I have one or two things to say today about it, and I'm hoping you would listen with an open mind. Yeah. Another thing is I am not a feminist. Not because I do not support women or I do not support the fact that women shouldn't be oppressed or anything, but because I really don't understand what feminists do. I don't understand their point. They're always just fighting, arguing, and they're always angry. So I do not like to identify as a feminist. I am just a Christian, a lover of Jesus, just loving people and in support for whatever God is in support of, and God is in support of people loving each other, accepting each other, and treating each other equally, because he himself doesn't treat anybody higher than anyone. The Bible says God has no favorites. So yeah, I'm hoping you would listen to me as we go over this together. Creating women was not God's afterthought or just a solution to Adam's loneliness. You know, God just made it like that so that we can see and understand his purpose for male and female, that a man needs a companion and a woman complements him well. So it's really not about who is greater or something. It's about the function each of them serves. You know, God created them with a purpose, and he arranged it like this for a purpose. You know, I look at it like these two bones they taught us about in the skeletal system that are necessary, the axis and the atlas, necessary for the movement of the head. One of them controls the nodding and the other controls the rotating. I never forgot that when I did it, because and now when I think of it, I just see it as, you know, the two of them work together so that the head can move. If they are not working together, then the neck won't be able to move. The one allows the other to do his job without being afraid, without trying to be like the other, or without being worried that the other is greater than it or anything. You know, they just work side by side. They focus on functioning, you know, performing their function without, you know, any issues. And if they do not work together like that, no progress will be made. So I feel like that's how men and women are. I sincerely believe that while nurture has its place in defining and shaping the roles of men and women today, nature too plays a huge part. You know, God actually had a plan when he was designing us. He knows why he says the man is to take responsibility and the woman is to submit. He knows why he says the man is to be the head and woman is to be loved. You know, so I really just feel like men should find joy in serving and in leading, and women should find joy in submission. Really, there's no need to fight. And you see, this design of God is not to shame any gender or to say that one gender is higher than the other, but it is a design that is certain to bring out the best out of each of them, like the best out of each other. You know, if they are not working this way, trust me, it's only fine to be fighting. Like there will be no results, and that's why society is the way it is today. Because men and women are busy focusing on fighting, trying to. Men are saying no, we are the head who must lead, and the women are saying no, you are trying to say we must be under, we must submit. No, we are not submitting anything, and that's why they are focusing more on fighting for each other's, well, for okay, because men are not fighting for men's position. They are not just fighting for who is more relevant rather than focusing on the function that God has created them to perform. I believe that men and women are wired very differently, and they don't need to try to act like the other to prove a point or something like necessary. Men can never be like women, and women can never be like men. There's really no need trying, But in some cases, you see some characteristics that distinctly belong to men. You see them in women, but it still doesn't make them men. Because if you look closely, you see that the woman is still very much of a woman that she is. Men and women really need to understand that they are different yet complementary. You see, men should focus on being men and should focus on being the best versions of themselves and working best at what God has created them to be, not fighting and trying to oppress women or anything. They shouldn't try to take advantage of God's design, or capitalize on it as a way to oppress women and express their power that they don't even have. Instead, they should just take it as a service, as a function, as a duty that you're just to perform. If God says you are the head, you are the leader, just don't try to make your own sense out of it and try to gain something for yourself from it. No, it's just like the way the actors and the artists are just doing their work. They're not even looking at the other person that, hey, what are you submitting? Are you leading? You just focus on your own duty and do it, And women too, they should not try and struggle to occupy a space they really can't fill. They should just focus on being who God has called them to be. I feel like that is what is really important. And if they really did that, then everything will come together very perfectly and beautifully. So, yeah, I think I have talked enough. Please come for me, comment, let me know what you think. Have I just been saying nonsense? Do you agree? Are there points where you disagree with me? What do you think? Is there something God has explained to you that I am yet to understand? Please let me know in the comment section. Let us engage, let us talk in the comment section. And you can also reach my Instagram at risa.j. I am open to DMs and messages and arguments and everything. Let's talk, really. I feel like when we talk, then progress is made, we can understand each other. I don't say come and fight too, I said come and talk. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and share it and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will be back next week by the grace of God. Bye. Bye. Forgotten. Bye. Yes, that's it. Bye. My life,